Hey guys, it's me, a little Sirfetch'd, and welcome to another tier list video. As you can see here, we're doing a tier list on every single Mega Pokemon that exists, including 2 Primal evolutions. We'll get to that when we get to that. But yes, there's like 78 on here, so it's gonna be a long list. So let's start with Mega Venusaur. I think it's a B in my opinion. I do like how it's like the flower on its back, it's like becomes like a cool tree, but I don't know. As much as Venusaur is my second favorite starter of the region, it's just kind of it's kind of a weaker one in my opinion. But we do have Charizard X shooting straight up to S tier. I mean, come on. You can't say this guy is not, like, one of the top megas of all time. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's the best one of the best megas to exist of all time. The black and blue is really good. I really like it. So, Charizard is going in S tier. Charizard Y, on the other hand, probably has to go D tier if I had to be honest. This thing's just not good. And I'm going to actually add a row below. Make it... I'm going to actually add a row here and make it F tier, because there's some that I'm going to put in F tier. But yeah, I'd say this one's just weak. I don't like it. I will say its shiny's good. Like, they really did well on the shiny for Mega Charizard Y. Which, I mean, to be fair, the shiny for Mega Charizard X looks just so much better in ZA. But yeah. It's just, I don't know. I don't like it. I would 10 times out of 10 use Charizard X. I'm sorry. Next up is Blastoise. And you know what? I don't like Blastoise. I really don't care too much for Mega Blastoise. I mean, yeah, the cool cannon on the back is kind of cool. But it's just got really nothing, in my opinion, going for it. I just don't like it. It's definitely like a D tier Mega, in my opinion. It's just... I don't like Blastoise, I don't like the entire Squirtle line, and I don't like Mega Blastoise. Beedrill. I gotta give this one like a B. It's pretty neat. Not as good as like a top space one, but it's pretty neat. And some of these options are more than likely going to change between what I gave them and the last time I ranked Megas, which was months ago. But yeah, this one, I'm going to go with B. It's not because it's a B. Shut up. But it's okay. It's decent. Pidgeotto. Or Pidgeot. I actually kind of do like it a little bit better because I got a shiny one in Legends, so I'm gonna put it as a B. Its shiny looks pretty good, and honestly, it's not bad. I don't really care for the Pidgey line that much, but it's not bad. I actually think it's pretty okay. And yeah, for Raichu X and Y, they're going in the middle. Because, one, they're not out yet, so we don't get to see them in-game. And two, they're kind of just right in the middle. It's like you can tell they're supposed to be X and Y. And that's really it. They're kind of just like in the middle. So we're just going to put them right in the C tier. They're not bad. In fact, I actually really like the X better. But I don't want to give my true judgment on it until the actual DLC comes out with it. So, yeah. Clefable. The first Mega on this list introduced in Legend ZA. He is going with a C. It is one of the 4, I think, Megas that gains a new typing in this game. Clefable, Barbaracle, Feraligatr, and Meganium, I think, are the only 4 that gain a new typing. It's Fairy and Flying, and as much as I like the Fairy typing and the Flying typing, they're literally 2 of my top 3 favorite types. This thing's just kind of weak. It's not bad like these 2. It's weak. It's not good. It's not bad. It's used by kind of a character I don't care too much about in the game, Jacinth. So I don't hate it, I just don't care for it either. Alakazam is pretty neat. I'm gonna put that in the B tier, because look at those spoons. Look at those spoons! He's got like so many spoons and that giant beard and mustache. That's pretty cool. That's really all I can say about him. Victory Bell. I think he's pretty funny. So we're gonna put him in B tier. He's the second of the new Megas. There's 26 new Megas, by the way. There's a lot of new Megas. But yeah, Victory Bell, we're just gonna stick him right here in the B tier, because I think he's pretty funny, but not A tier funny. Now, who do I think is A tier funny? Slowbro. I love Mega Slowbro. I think it's so funny, Mega Slowbro, how he's just being eaten by the Shelder. He's so funny and so cute. It's just a wacky little Mega Evolution. He's being consumed. And no one's ever gonna see him again. Gengar. Gengar's is pretty decent. I think the shiny makes it so much better, so I'm gonna put it in A. But it is pretty decent. I mean, the shiny is beautiful. The fact that they gave us a white shiny Gengar with shiny Mega Gengar is pretty cool, and I will take that tenfold. But it's just a decent Mega other than that. Kangaskhan is pretty neat how the child jumps out of the pouch. But that's like really the only thing that changes with this thing. So I don't want to give it anything higher than a C. It's just, oh, the child grew up. Oh, that's cool. So does the child de-age when it de-mega evolves? Like, kind of just like skipping over that part. Just a little bit. I don't know. If you haven't seen my playthrough on Legend ZA, you would not know, but I'm pretty sure you could tell that Mega Starmie is the worst Mega to exist in the entirety of the Mega listing. It's bad when I prefer my original least favorite Mega more than this thing. This thing sucks. They took Starmie's 2 bottom legs and were like, what if we just use the stretch tool in Photoshop to just stretch it out? I don't know if that's a tool in Photoshop. I don't use Photoshop. But what if we just stretch it out and call it a day? And it's stupid. Although I do think it's pretty funny how it runs, so I'll give it a point for that. But it sucks. Pinsir. It's kind of just okay. I don't care for it too much. It's not a Pokemon I really like. I don't care for Pinsir, really. So it would probably have to be C tier. It's just fine, in my opinion. It's not anything bad, and it's not anything perfect either. Same with Gyarados. I think, honestly, regular Gyarados looks better. Mega Gyarados is just too much, in my opinion. So I don't really care for it that much. But it's not terrible. It's just fine. But I think it's just too much to be... that Gyarados is much better. Same with Pinsir. I think Pinsir just looks uglier than its original form. Aerodactyl, on the other hand, I'm gonna give a nice B too. It's got that little goatee and the angry spikes poking out of it, and it looks pretty good. If you don't, like, think about the fact that, you know, the spikes are hurting him, but there's another Pokemon down here that kind of does the same thing, so we're just gonna talk about that one later. It's fine. It's cool. It's cool. That's all I can really say about it. People are gonna hate me, but I'm putting Dragonite in A tier. I like him, especially the shiny is gorgeous. Like, it is one of the best shiny Pokemon I think of all time. Especially with the nice little glow that Megas get in ZA. Like, it just makes the shiny look so much better. This thing's beautiful. I like it. I don't care what anyone says. I like the fact that Dragonite got a Mega, and I like its Mega. At least they didn't stretch out its legs and call it a day. Yeah, I'm never gonna hop off the Starmie hate train. Mega Mewtwo X, I think, is pretty cool. A Psychic and Fighting typing is a nice typing combination. I'm gonna give it a B just because I think it is pretty cool. It's just I never am going to use it, really. There's not really an instance to use it. I know there is a hidden... There's a code in the game right now for a mystery event for Mewtwo, which I don't know when that's going to come out, but we're going to do it on the channel whenever it does come out. But yeah, it'll be cool to see this guy in-game. Mewtwo Y is ugly. I don't like it. It's ugly. It's just, it's got too big a head, and then it's got the little thing that pokes out and goes down here with this little awkward head tentacle thing. I just, ugh. I don't like it. It's ugly. It's yucky. So it's definitely going to go down in the D tier. Almost forgot your name for a second. Meganium. One of the 3 starters. Meganium is honestly a B in my opinion. I like it. I think it's really neat. I like the cool little mountain of flowers. And then, like, you don't even notice this that much, but, like, it's got these little green tufts on the bottom of it, like, on the heels of its feet, or the ankles of its feet, which are cool, which really showed noticeably when it's shiny. I do wish they could have had different colors of flowers for the shiny. I feel like that would have been better, but you can't get perfect. Nothing's ever gonna be perfect. For Alligator, I'm gonna get so much hate for this too, but it's A tier. And yeah, a little of that is for Alligator bias. It is my favorite Johto starter. But come on, man. When the hood thing closes and it puts its arms together to form the giant Totodile thing, that's just so funny and cute, and I like it. I know it looks kind of awkward otherwise, but I still think it looks cool. I still like it. And Water Dragon's not a bad typing. I do kind of wish it was Water Dark. It feels like Water Dark would have suited it better. But Water Dragon's not bad. And I'm not going to apologize for liking him. Mega Ampharos. No, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool one. I like the mullet. I like the mullet and the fluffiness. I actually do have a alpha shiny Ampharos. So I actually have one of these, and I've used it to not overlevel my team in between episodes doing like matches and stuff. And I like him. He's pretty cool. He's a pretty neat one. I don't really like the color yellow that much, but honestly, it's fine. It works with Ampharos because it's an electric type, and I do like the little mullet and the fluffy fur. Because it kind of just feels naked without it. When you look at the Mega as opposed to the regular one, it just looks naked. Steelix is a C. It's just, it's Steelix, not something to write home about, not something I hate, but like I said, not something to write home about either. It's just Steelix. Nothing really too cool there. It's Steelix with some shiny bits and rocks circling it, and that's all it is. And it's fine. It's not D tier bad, but it's not B tier okay. Scizor, on the other hand, I do like Mega Scizor. I like the little, like, pincer claws that it has here. And honestly, it becomes, like, more robotic looking, and I think it honestly looks pretty neat. And I am one of those people that actually does like the green shiny pincer, or the green shiny Scizor, not pincer. So the green actually does help it a little too. It's pretty neat. I like him. Heracross is D tier. Regular Heracross is so much better. I mean, you get a trade in the game for a Heracross that's called Boys. I know it's Bois, like Dubois, but it's Boys. It's Boys. You're not going to see anyone else on the internet not call it Boys. And this just looks worse, man. It just looks ugly. His fists are too big. They really made that, like, antenna, I don't know what you would call this thing, the horn, like, really stick out too much, in my opinion. I know people really actually like Mega Skarmory. I think it's kind of bland. It's just like a gold Skarmory with a little bit more, like, spiky hair, as you can see, like, the little spiky hair parts. It's not bad, but it's nowhere near good. It's nowhere near anything in these top rows. Houndoom, solid A tier. I love it, especially when it turns the blue that it does. Like, I love the blue that it becomes when it's shiny. I want the alpha one from, I think it's Route 5? Or Zone 5? Zone 5 or 6, one of those two. I want the alpha one. The one that they've shown in, like, the trailers before. Because, honestly, that looks like it'd be pretty cool. Because I like Houndoom. I like Mega Houndoom. And I like Shiny Mega Houndoom. I want its shiny. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool one. Tyranitar. The last Gen 2 on this list, and honestly, it's probably about a C tier. It just got more spiky, man. And when you look at its Pokedex entry, the whole thing about it is that its back rips open with the spikes jutting out. And yeah, that's kind of metal, but it's also pretty disturbing. And I don't want to Mega Evolve my Tyranitar because he's suffering. No wonder we had to quell his Rogue Mega, because the Rogue Mega is suffering, and it didn't even get to choose to do that. It was forced into Mega Evolution. Sceptile the Christmas Tree is an A tier. Mega. I like the Christmas tree Sceptile with the cool little Christmas tree tail. And yeah, I just like him. I think of him as a Christmas tree. I think of him even more as a Christmas tree from the Pokemon Talk episode that M&J TV made, where they made Mega Sceptile as a Christmas tree for their Christmas special. I've thought of it more as a Christmas tree ever since then. I like him. He's my favorite starter from the Hoenn region, so I'm glad that he has a really good one. Same with Blaziken. Honestly, I don't like Blaziken. I really don't like... okay, I don't hate Blaziken. It's just, it's in the middle. I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to hate me when you hear that I don't like Mudkip. I think Mudkip is overrated. I used to like him, and I just don't anymore. He's overrated. Blaziken's right in the middle, and I gotta say, I might even like this one better than Sceptile. I think he just looks so majestic and, like, ready to battle. It's no wonder that this was one of the megas they gave you for free in X and Y when the game came out. It's pretty cool, and I would definitely use it. Swampert is gonna go in the detail because it's ugly, and it's too muscly, and it's big, and it's ugly, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Don't like Swampert to begin with, and I really don't like Mega Swampert. I don't care what anyone says. It's a go. God of War. Going into a nice B tier. Nothing to write home about. Nothing bad, honestly. It's just nothing to write home about. It's pretty fine. It's pretty fine. But to be fair, God of War, they can't really ruin God of War anyway. So, yeah. Okay, so Sableye. Mega Sableye is an S tier Mega for me. I love the giant gem that he gets when he Megas. He looks even more like a hoarder. He's hoarding that gem, and he's not going to let you take it, even though he's going to use it as a shield, and I like it. It's funny. It's adorable. I like Mega Sableye. It's beautiful. Mawile is going to go in a B. The two mouths are kind of creepy, but I think it looks cooler than regular Mawile, so it's definitely a B tier. Even though the mouths are really kind of disturbing when you look at it sometimes. It's just kind of weird. Aggron's a C, maybe even a D. It gets worse because it just has the steel typing. Like, it goes from Steel Rock to Steel, but it loses the typing. And it kind of just looks worse. It's kind of, it like very much is so close to Swampert. If you look at that, it's like they kind of fit on top of each other. That's kind of weird. But yeah, they're both just bulky and ugly. It just reminds me of Rhyperior, how it became bulky and ugly. And I don't like Rhyperior, so I'm not going to like you. Medichamp's just weird. But not bad weird. Just weird. Just weird, in my opinion. Nothing too bad. It's just weird. It's kind of a creepier one. Manectric B? Honestly, I know like people have compared it to a banana. It's a banana. Even though it's clearly a lightning bolt. But it's fine. It's okay. It's definitely a B tier. Sharpedo. I don't like it that much. I don't know. The yellow stripes it kind of gets just kind of lose me. And it becomes more like pointed, and it just does not look natural at all. So I don't like it. I really don't like it. And the fact that that thing can jump out of the water and come after you in the game is really terrifying, and I don't want to look at it. Keep it away from me. Camerupt is going in the B tier. Actually, the A tier, honestly. I love the cool little flare, like, hairdo that it has here, and then the giant volcano on its back. I mean, it is the quintessential Team Magma Pokemon. You can tell why they turned this one into the Mega for Team Magma. It's so cool. It's really awesome. I like it. and it's shiny, makes it look just that smidge cooler. Altaria. Legend ZA really knocked this thing down, in my opinion. It's too fluffy. Whereas Ampharos here is the right kind of fluff. Altaria is too fluffy, and it's also virtually impossible to hit unless you have a Pokemon that can fly in that game. It sucks. Its Rogue Mega Battle sucks. And so, purely because of that, it gets worse in my opinion. Bayonet is kind of a C tier, kind of a middle of the line here. Not too bad, not too good. It's a lot of mouths. That's all I can really say about it, to be honest. Emo Absol is definitely going to B tier. I like the Emo Absol. It's pretty nice. It is such a subtle change, but it's a nice change. And the fact that you get a free one in the game is kind of cool. I like it. It's a nice little addition. I have to put Mega Glalie up in A tier simply for the whole backstory behind that Pokemon. The fact that its jaw is broken is just brutal and awesome and really terrifying for him. I feel so bad for him. So I have to put him at an A. I feel bad for him. I can't put him anything lower. He's already suffering. He can't eat gushers. Sentiments is a B. See, like, looking at Roaring Moon versus Elements, you can really tell the inspiration. This thing does look like a giant moon if you, like, look at it. It's honestly okay. I know that one is a little bit of a terrifying one, too, where it's like, oh, the wings are, like, shutting out of him and are, like, cutting him open, and it's kind of just... Why do Megas have to suffer? Why do they have to suffer, man? What did they do? I know it's only temporary, but they're still suffering. Metagross. It's a nice little entry into the B tier as well. A lot of these Megas are kind of just in the middle of the road for me. Metagross, I do like how his shiny has like a different X cross here. I think it's blue, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. The one thing I will say about Metagross in Legend ZA, he is really shiny. And when I say really shiny, I mean, kinda, this does not fit in with the other Pokemon. It's just really weird. It's just absolutely weird how he looks in the game. He just feels like he fits more in Scarlet and Violet than he does in this game. But honestly, he's fine. I can't even tell if this is supposed to be Latios and this is supposed to be Latios or the other way around. And because of which, and the fact that they're just purple Latios and Latios, they suck. I think the only way you can tell is their eyes, but from what I'm looking at this image, I cannot tell you at all which is which. And the fact that you can only tell by their eyes is stupid. And so they get D. Now we have the two primal reversions. The only two that technically aren't Megas on the list, but we're going to include them anyway, because the Cerebi page for Mega Evolution includes them. Kyogre is just a C, honestly. Don't really care for Kyogre that much. Honestly, Groudon's probably my favorite of the two. Kyogre is just a giant whale, and its Mega just is okay. I guess Primal Reversion is kind of okay. Meanwhile, I really do like Primal Groudon. The magma flowing through it is sick. And it's shiny. If I'm not mistaken, shiny Primal Groudon is just like 10 times better. Like, it becomes a black and yellow. It's pretty good. I have to, like, look it up to remember it correctly, but if I remember correctly, it's shiny when it Mega Evolves is pretty sick. Oh, yeah. It's like a nice... It's like a greenish yellow and black, and honestly, it looks really cool. I like it. And if you watched my original Mega video, you know that Rayquaza used to be my favorite Mega Pokemon of all time. That is, until ZA came out, because there's 2 Pokemon that surpass that, which we'll get to once we get to them. But Rayquaza's still up there. He's probably number 3 in my opinion now. It's because I think there's 2 that we'll see later that is better than him. There's nothing more I can say about him that I didn't say when I made my video the first time on Megas. His shiny is outstanding. Probably a top 5 shiny of mine is Rayquaza's shiny. I like it. Lopunny. Straight C tier. I don't know what really to say about my opinion here. It's Lopunny. I don't care for Lopunny that much. And it's Mega. It's decent. It is better than regular Lopunny, but that's kind of it. I do like the normal fighting type that it gets. I do like new typings, so getting the normal fighting is cool. And then Beware kind of took that normal fighting and did it much better, because Beware is much better, but shut up. We're not talking about Beware. That's a different generation. It's fine. It's fine. Meanwhile, Garchomp is sharing the F tier with Starmie, because while Starmie gets F tier for doing nothing, Garchomp gets F tier for just being ugly. It is so bad. It just is wrong. I prefer Garchomp well more than Mega Garchomp. And I know that Mega Garchomp has a better shiny. It's got the pink. And that's the only thing that's saving it from being the worst Mega. Okay, no, the only thing saving it from being the worst Mega is that Starmie absolutely sucks. But Garchomp sucks. It's bad. Mega Garchomp is bad. I don't know what they were thinking with this one, in my opinion. Lucario, that's a nice A tier for me. I love him. What's there more to say? He's kind of the mascot, in my opinion, of Mega Evolution. He's just... You get a free one in X and Y, and it's cool to use him, and I'm pretty sure you get a free Lucario in the post-game for Legends. And I think you get Karina's Lucario, so... I know the fans like Lucario, and I like Lucario. It's pretty good. It's definitely A-tier material. Pretty good, I gotta say so. Oh, shoot! Don't worry, clicking that did not do anything as far as I can tell. It just took me out of presentation mode, which gets rid of the ads, so... We're back. Next up is the Resident Snowman, Aboomashnu, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not good. Bombasnow is just one of those Pokemon that's just bland in my opinion, and it's Mega. Like I said with Altaria here, it's just too fluffy. I'm gonna die if I touch his fluffiness. That's how fluffy it is. And I'm scared. Glade. B tier. I'm not the biggest fan of Glade. So I'm not the biggest fan of Mega Glade. But it's not bad. It's pretty neat. It's like a warrior. And it's cool that Wally got Mega Glade on his team in ORAS. Pretty cool that he ended up getting that. Like, they could have given him a Mega Gardevoir. They could have gone that route. But no, they give him Mega Glade. Like, I think Wally's the first trainer in the game to use a Pokemon that's not Gen 1 through 3. And then you get some of the Elite Four, use some Gen 4 Pokemon, like some Gen 3 Pokemon that evolve and such. So that's really cool that they gave it to Wally. And I think it deserves a nice little B for that. Frostlass, well, I do think it was a smart decision to give Frostlass a Mega when Glalie had one. I don't know. It's kind of C material to me. It's just tall and thin. I don't know how I feel about it. I just don't care. It's like, yeah, I'm glad that it got a Mega. It deserved it, like Glalie got one, but really? Could they have not designed it better? It's just fine. It's just fine. Emboar, the final of the Stata trio, is definitely A tier. I mean, have you seen its shiny? I haven't seen it in-game, because I don't have a shiny Tepig yet. Kind of hunting that as well as Totodile and Chikorita in Zone 20. But, yeah, this thing's cool. It's got like a little fire spear. It's got the big flames. And then when it looks shiny, the blue fire just makes it look so much better. It's just that good. I like him. Honestly, I would use all three of these starters in a playthrough because they're so good. They did, honestly, I was kind of, I thought this trio of starters was a little awkward, and then they turned out really good. I like them. They're pretty nice. All three of them. Even if Meganium is B tier, I still think it looks pretty cool, Mega. And the Grass Fairy typing's pretty a nice typing to have. Excadrill. You know, I gotta say, I did like him at first. I don't know if I really do anymore. Oh, it's broken. Guys, it's broken. I broke it. I broke the website. What am I gonna do? I feel like it's kind of the weakest one that was on my team at the end of the day. It's just kind of there. It's just a big drill. It's not bad. It's just, it was the weakest on my team. And as much as I love Excadrill, it is one of my favorite Gen 5 Pokemon. If I had to replace any of them on my team, it would have been Excadrill. Would have liked to replace it for a certain Fox of the Dell variety, but someone decided to lock that behind a seasonal pass, so yeah. What do you guys say to that, Pokemon? I don't know. Well, you're in the F tier, still. Somehow, you jumped up before Garchomp and Starmie overtook your last place. I gotta say, I caught an alpha Audino and used it to fight Starmie when I got to that Rogue Mega fight in my playthrough, just because I didn't want the rest of my team to look at the ugly Starmie that was coming ahead of them. And it kind of made me appreciate it just that slight bit more. Just a slight bit more, if I had to be pretty honest. Now, is it good? No, it's not. But it's not bad either. It's not the worst thing ever. Honestly, at this point, I can't believe I put Garchomp better than it. This thing is decently better. And now the fact that it isn't the only Gen 5 Mega does help it a lot. It does shoot up a little bit more, also just because it's not the only Gen 5 Mega anymore. So, yeah. It's pretty likable. More likable than these two. Honestly, you know what? You're going in the D tier. Oh, that is a huge upset. Huge upset. It moved from the bottom to one above the bottom. But at least it's not Stormy. Scolipede. It's just Scolipede wearing armor. I mean, I love the trainer that uses Mega Scolipede. But at the end of the day, not the biggest fan of Mega Scolipede. It's fine. It's just a Scolipede wearing armor. It's fine. Scrafty, I think, is definitely A tier. I love his look. I like the white hoodie and shorts that he wears. It's pretty cool. It fits Naveen so well. Like, if you've seen Naveen in the game and played with him, or played against him, fought against him and stuff, you can tell that Skarmory just fits his vibe so much. And I like it. I like Mega Skarmory. Definitely not a Pokemon I would have expected to get a Mega this game if I hadn't seen the leaks. And also the fact that obviously Naveen is seen with a Scrafty, and of course they're going to give the trainer's partner Pokemon Megas. But still, it's pretty decent. I like it. It's pretty cool. What more can I say about Mega Electros? It's my favorite Mega to exist now. You might be thinking, whoa, how is Hawlucha not your favorite Mega? You talk so much about it when you did the ranking all the new ones that they shown off from worst to best. It was your favorite on that list. And yeah, it was. And then I fell in love with Mega Electros. I like the two little ghostly little electric things that sticks out of its side. I love the trainer that he's associated with. I like Canary. And Electros is just so cute. He's such an underrated Pokemon. So I just love his Mega so much. The fact that he got a Mega is just heartwarming to me. Like, literally, one of my top 3 Unova Pokemon got a Mega. So I'm happy. He definitely deserves some love, and I'm glad that he did end up getting love in this game. So he's my favorite Mega to come out of the game. And my favorite Mega of all time, if I had to say anything other than that. He's really good. Next up, we have Chandelure. They legitimately said, what if we took Chandelure's Terra form and made that its Mega? It's Terra Fire form, obviously. It's good. I do think it's a little bit too much. Like, it's just a huge chandelier. Even more of a chandelier than Chandelure was, but it's good. It's okay. It's decent. It's just Fire Terra Chandelure, but it's okay. It's okay. Don't backspace on me, mouse. Don't do that to me. Chestnut. My favorite of the starters also happens to be my least favorite of the Kalos starter megas. It's just bland. I don't know. I don't think there really was much they could do to improve on Chestnut, so it's fine. It's not bad. It's not D tier. But it's not much better than that. Oh, Delphux, I wish I could have used you. I don't know how they turned one of my least favorite starter Pokemon of all time into one of the best looking Megas ever, but this thing is sick. And I cannot wait to get the Mega Stone when it eventually comes out on the ranked online stuff. I think it's the next season. This thing is cool. I like it. I really do. They somehow turned, like I said, my least favorite Kalos starter, and one of my least favorite starters of all time, into a pretty good Mega. So I gotta give it those points. Greninja. Everyone hates this one, but I love how he's just a helicopter. He's just upside down, and he's kind of funny, and I like it. It's funny. What else can I say other than it's funny? I like it. It's a pretty fun one. Greninja has fun here. Yeah. It's helicopter. Pyroar. This being my first Mega Shiny that I got in the game, not only that, but my first Alpha Mega Shiny, kind of pushed it up a little bit. I can see why people say it's bland, but I like it. I defend it. There is a little bit of bias to that, but I defend it. I'll defend it with my life, because I do like it. It's pretty neat. I don't know what I have to say about Mega AZ Floette. I haven't got to see it in-game because I just got AZ's Floette, but I never Mega Evolved it. And it's just, I don't know, it's just a big flower. Then the Floette kind of stays the same. I don't really care for it. This being like the big, one of the big two special Megas to come out of the game. I don't know. It's just okay. It's decent. I mean, it's not bad. It's not D tier bad, but it's nowhere near B tier. Oh, my friend Malamar. We do love you. We do love your swilliness and your ability to convince the whole internet that they love you. You know, if I'm going to be completely honest, until Emma used her Mega Malamar near, like, the end of the main story, I kind of forgot that Malamar got a Mega. So that my friend Malamar campaign worked a little too well on me than I wanted to admit. But hey, it's nice to see Gen 6 Pokemon getting the Mega love that they deserve. B tier, definitely. Barbaracle is a straight A tier. If you've seen him in the game, he's so creepy that he's cool. And I like him. Like, he's amazing. They turned a Pokemon that I couldn't care about less. And they made him cool with his Mega. I like it. It's so weird how, like, they can turn really cool Pokemon, like Garchomp, into a sucky Mega. And then they can turn really weird Pokemon like Barbaracle into one of the best Megas to ever exist. But hey, that's Pokemon for you. Dragalge is a creepy one. It is weird. The little antenna things look like they're screaming, and it's kind of creepy, but I do like it. The trainer that uses it was not expecting her to use it. I don't remember her name, but she's like Jacinth's assistant or whatever. Her sidekick. I don't remember when that happens in the game, but yeah, I was not expecting her to use that. I forgot Dragalge existed until it appeared in the game. It's okay. Rayquaza, you've been moved down to number 3. Granted, none of the rest of these are ranked at all, except for these 3, and these probably 5. But Hawlucha, man, they took... I think, honestly, Hawlucha's like my 3rd favorite Pokemon of all time. They took that and turned it into a Mega. They took my favorite Kalos Pokemon and they turned it into a Mega. When the trailer for this thing came out, I knew this was going to 100% be on my team. It's beautiful. It's a true luchador, and I love the mask, and I cannot wait to see the shiny that I caught of it. I'm definitely going to show it off in a video sometime, whenever I get around to making that video. But, yeah. It's so good. And the only reason that Electros beats it is just, I don't know. I really, really do like Electros. I fell in love with it, but Hawlucha was always there, so it definitely gets props in my opinion. Zygarde is B tier. Honestly, I think in the context of where it appears in the story, it does look a little cool. Other than that, it's there. The big cannon on its head, it does look a little weird. So, that's all I can say about that one. I mean, Zygarde getting a mythical is cool, but that's really it. Also, this image really crops it out, despite the fact that I'm pretty sure I specified on here, don't crop the images, but whatever. Do what you want, game. We got DNC. It is very just okay. It's not easy to get. I know there's going to be a quest in the game to get DNC. It's in the code. People have unlocked it, like, through hacking the game. So it's going to exist sometime. It's going to be usable. But it's not like you can get the shiny of it, so, like, what's the point? It's fine. It used to be the only Kalos legendary. It used to be the only Kalos mythical, which would have probably put it down here. And now that Kalos has a decent amount of them now. It's okay. It's a C tier. Oh, we get to end on 2 really good ones. Mega Drampa was not a Mega that I ever would have expected to exist, and not a Mega that I ever expected I would love. But this thing is cool, especially if you've seen it shiny. Its shiny is this nice yellow color, and it's beautiful. It is fierce, it's beautiful, and it was cool to see Vinny use him. I just wish you didn't wait so long into the game to catch him. You get him, I think, zone 19, which is like the final zone you get before the post game, which sucks, but he's still cool. And we end on the funniest Mega of all time, Mega Phalanx. This guy is so funny. When, like, I first heard the leaked description of this guy, I really hoped it was true. Because the leaked description is so funny. Like, it's just the little guys, but they create, like, a little mech suit guy, and then you get the little guy in the middle, struggling to hold up the big guy. He's so funny. That's the only Gen 8 Mega in the game right now. I like it. It's funny. And if I had to do a second playthrough, he would definitely be on my team, as well as Grandpa. Maybe I would even choose Embor as my starter. I don't know. Honestly, I do really love Phalanx, and that's my list. That is the entire list of all the Megas, with Electros being the best. And, of course, Starmie taking the worst spot. I do like how this fits nicely, perfectly on the screen. That's it for this video. I decided to make this list now that I've basically played through the entire game. So, yeah. Plus, it's been almost 2 weeks now since the game came out, so if you haven't seen all the Megas by now, what's wrong with you? How have you not seen them? Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.